Fielders, number 0, Jalen Esparza. Shortstop, number 12, Jennifer Estrada. Right fielder.
And welcome everybody to the OLLU softball field as it is the conference opener for your Saints as they take on the University of the Southwest, the Mustangs, out of Hobbs, New Mexico. As the Saints, as they will be throwing out the first pitch. While they're doing that, we'll go over starting lineups for the Saints today. In right field, Kennedy. Drees in center. Esparza in left field. Errol Montgomery first base. Vera at second. Jennifer Estrada is short. Santos over at third. Joanna Gonzalez behind the plate. And on the circle for the Sun. On the year. Play everybody starting conference play today. It's Madison Nudd on the circle. Make her second start of the season. Or her third start of the season. Fourth game so far this year. She's 1-1. 12 and 2/3 innings pitched this season. Struck out 4, walked 10. Earned her an average of 4.97. Leading off is going to be Michaela Trevino. So Trevino, Michaela Martinez, and Destiny Villegas also due up for the bottom half of the first inning for the Mustangs. Saints are 27-13 all time against Southwest. First pitch, so Madison Nutt is going to be a ball 1-0 the count. Last time we saw Madison Nutt, she came in here, got a victory against Millsap College. One ball, one strike. Around the conference, Houston Tillotson first place right now in conference before conference play, 7-4 record, followed by Jarvis Christian 5-5, Texas A&M, Texarkana 5-5, Houston Victoria 5-6. LSU, Alexandria 4-5, Saints at 6-12. Southwest 1-14, Texas College, their first game coming up here today. And that's going to be fouled off there. First inning. Time called. That's going to be said foul down the third base line. The count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Trevino back into the box. Trevino 256 on the year with 2 RBIs. The pitch. That's going inside. She had to duck out of the way to get away from getting hit by that one. So the count goes full 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3-2 the count here. Shows that one down over to third. First. One away. Long at bat for Trevino, but it didn't send a 5-3. Santos easily handling that one. Michaela Martinez, the left fielder, now coming up to the plate with one away here the top half of the first inning. As none. The pitch there. Therefore, a strike in the count. 0-1 here to Martinez. Snowballs, one strike. The pitch there, that's going to be up high in the air to right field. Coming up underneath it and bringing that down is going to be Kennedy. And two down. So first pitch coming there for a strike, and 0-1 the count. That catches inside portion of the plate. No balls, one strike. 2 outs here, top of the first. That's going to be aside to even up the count 1-1 for Villegas. Villegas, a 278 hitter and no home runs, 4 RBIs on the year. 341 on base percentage. And the pitch going to be up a little high there, and 2-1 the count here for Villegas. So Madison Nudd, left fielder also for the Saints. Out of Cibolo, Texas. Villegas steps off the plate there. Then a sophomore from Cibolo with Steele High School. The 2-1 pitch there drops low. The count goes to 3-1. So Madison not behind in the count here to Villegas. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count here. 3-1 pitch. Called strike there. That'll even up the count, or that'll make the count full. 3-2 now. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will do it for the top of the first. Saints will get their first at bat coming up here. You're watching Saints Softball on the OLLU Saints Network and KSAT.com. And welcome back. Bottom half of the first inning. Madison Nunn will lead things off for the Saints. As Nunn, the leadoff hitter. Kayla Drees in the 2 spot, batting in center field. Catcher, third is Joanna Gonzalez. Cleanup will be first base Ariel Montgomery. The DP is going to be Terry Valderrama. That's going to be set over towards short and pulled down there by Cordova, 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Third base, Clarissa Santos. And the 6th spot, left fielder, and batting 7th, Caitlin Esparza. Shortstop, batting 8th, Jennifer Estrada and Kenna Kennedy. The right fielder in the 9th spot. Flex is going to be Deanne Rivera, second base. So Kayla Drees, center fielder, coming up to the plate here. And that's it. Back over, coming up, and bringing that in as the left fielder. And 2 outs quickly here. So Joanna Gonzalez now coming up to the plate. So Joanna Gonzalez coming up here with 2 outs. Pitch there, 1 away ball. Ball, no strikes here. The count to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a .345 hitter this season, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs, leads the team in both those categories. .357 the on-base percentage. That pitch could be a ball. So 2-0 the count here to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, sophomore from San Benito, Texas. Some top 10 in RBIs a week ago, but it's kind of slumped off there, and that's going to be hit towards the gap. It's going to find its way to the wall. Gonzalez rounding is going to stop at first base with the double. So the Saints now with a runner at first. And nobody out. And 2 outs, I'm sorry. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Ariel Montgomery, to the plate now. So Montgomery, the first base, comes up to the plate here out of Medina Valley High School here, San Antonio area. .255 hitter, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs in the year. .321 on base percentage against Lauren Paradis. That first pitch, ball 1-0 the count to Montgomery. They struggled, as did Montgomery against UT Tyler last time out. She went 1 for 5 in the doubleheader. Watches that one, 2 balls, no strikes. Now the count on Montgomery. Terry Valderrama, the DP on the on-deck circle. As the Saints trying to get into that winning mode as they've struggled this season. Saints got to 500 after getting 2 wins against Millsap College here. Then went on a 6-game slide where 4 of those were against NCAA D2, 1 against NCAA D3, Southwestern University. Track here against Southwest, who has struggled this year. So Montgomery here with 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at first. The Saints had an issue with leaving runners on base against UT Tyler. But that one's going to find its way. That's going to be out of here. That's going to be a 2-run shot. Home run number 3 on the season for Ariel Montgomery, at RBI number 9 and number 10. And the Saints will take a 2-run lead So Terry Valderrama will come up now with the Saints with a 2-0 lead in the bottom half of the first inning here against the University of the Southwest. The Saints have been looking for some offense, and they found some there with a 2-run shot there from Montgomery. So that brings up Terry Valderrama, the DP. The Saints with a 2-0 lead and 2 outs here. Bottom half of the first inning. Pitch is going to be low and in, ball 1-0. The count to Valderrama. Valderrama 100 on the year, the batting average with 1 home run, 4 RBIs. That 1 home run was a grand slam. And that's it. And that's going to drop and find its way into left field. So runner aboard now at first and 2 outs. So the Saints creating a lot of havoc for Southwest with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. So Clarissa Santos now coming to the plate, third base for the Saints with a runner at first and 2 outs. So Santos, that's there for a ball. 1-0 the count to Santos. Santos 313 on the year with a couple of RBIs and a 405 on base percentage. Two outs. The Saints now with 4 straight hits with 2 outs. This is Caitlin Esparza now, the left fielder, and a quick visit to the mound. By Lee Dobbins, the head coach for the Mustangs. Santos at first. Esparza, 412 hitter with an RBI, 412 on base percentage. The pitch there. It's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike here. As Paradis, after getting the first 2 outs of the inning, has struggled since then. That's going to be a ball. The count evens 1 ball, 1 strike now. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. As Jennifer Estrada on deck circle for the Saints. That's away ball, 2-1 the count. Two balls, 1 strike here. Paradis with the pitch. Therefore, strike evens it up 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on now. And a 2-0 Saints lead, bottom of the first. Paradis, the signal, the pitch. That's a grounder too short to get the force to second, and that'll do it. Saints get 2 across. They'll leave 2 on, and we'll go to the top of the second. Saints lead 2-0. You're watching Saints Softball, the OLLU Saints Network, KSAT.com. And welcome back. Top of the second inning. 2-0 to St. Slade here. Leading things off, Monica Madrid. Madrid first shot to left, back, and that's going to go over the reach of Esparza. Madrid will fall, making the turnover at second, going to be out at first. And one away. So Madrid just came around there and stumbled, hit the ground, and was not able to get back in time. So gets the hit, but will be thrown out. And so one away here in the second inning. As Monica Corville is going to be hit. So runner aboard now with one out. So that'll bring up Paola Cordova, the shortstop. With Corville at first base. Pitch coming here from Nunn. That gets away. Corville will be headed over to second to throw. Not in time. Save. It's a good job by Gonzalez to make the throw over there. As Corville just kind of nonchalantly kind of made that move over towards second. It made it much closer than it should have been. But runners score in position. One out here. 1-0 the count here to Cordova. 086 hitter, 158 on the 158 on the on-base percentage. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. That's going to be a grounder and foul. So 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a pitch here for Cordova with Hannah Slate in the on-deck circle. Inside. And the count 2-2. So that base running error much bigger now. With 1 out, as Madrid probably might have been able to score by now. And that's inside, ball gets away again. And the count is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and runner at third. So 3-2 pitch coming here for Cordova. And the pitch, that's going to be foul. Down the left field side, out of play. The count stays at 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Go, Maddie. Go, 3.
That's a grounder. Estrada backhands it, looks back over and out at first. 2 down. So 2 outs now, runner at third base. So Hannah Slate, third base, coming up to the plate here. With Corville still at third base. That's Madison Nudd trying to get out of the inning here. Pitch there to Slate. It's going to be high in the air and foul. Back out of play. And the count 0-1. Pitch. Therefore, striking count 0-2 on Slate. Slate 167 on the year, 211 on base percentage. Like I said, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now. The pitch here from 9. That's going to drop, and that'll bring Corville in. And Southwest will draw to within a run. Now trailing 2-1. One Saints lead here. After Slade picks up the RBI. That'll bring up Brittany Hernandez. Hernandez will send that foul out of play. Snowballs would strike the count to Hernandez. Michelle Castillo hoping for a chance as she's in the on-deck circle. Madison 9 hoping to get the out and get out of the inning. Runner at first, 2 outs. So Hernandez, hitless on the season. Swings at that one 0-2. Throw over to first. And back safely. No balls, 2 strikes here. And the 0-2 pitch coming from Dunn. That's fouled back. Count stays 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Southwest gets 1 across. They leave 1 aboard. They get back to within 1. Saints still lead 2-1. You're watching Saints baseball, Saints softball, the OLLU Saints Network and KSAT.com. Welcome back. Saints with a 2-1 lead. It's Jennifer Estrada to lead things off as she will be doing something that she has not done since she was a high school. She's going to be working on slap hit here. Her and Kenna Kennedy will also be trying the slap hit. And something to just kind of help with the offensive production at the bottom of the order. Well, the Saints have been struggling a bit this year. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. It's almost like a bunt. It's like a slap bunt, basically, is what it is, and it's where it's be a movement on there, trying to get some speed out of the box. As that one's 1 ball, 2 strikes account now on Estrada. It's Estrada 216 on the year with 7 RBIs, 275 on base percentage. Southwest playing with a bit of a gap between center and right. It's playing down the line there. And that's going to be called strike 3. So 1 out. And that will bring up Kenna Kennedy now to the plate. So Kenna Kennedy to the plate here with 1 out, nobody on. Bottom half of the 2nd inning. Saints with a 2-1 lead as she's trying to slap butt also, as this is her first time of doing this since high school. And that one down there is going to be first base, mishandled the first, not going to work. Safe at first. So Kenna Kennedy successful with that slap bunt. And the Saints with a runner on first now. And 1 out. And that will bring up the top of the order. So Madison Dunn coming in. She's 0 for 1 today. Popped out the short on the first pitch. Her last time up. 347 hitter, 1 home run, 6 RBIs this year, 341 on base percentage. And also your pitcher on the mound. And that's down left field and going to be a hit to left. So advancing over to second, it's safe. So that will bring up Kayla Drees to the plate now with Saints with runners at second and third now and 1 out. So Kayla Drees, who's 0 for 1. She flied the left back of the first, 250 hitter, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. That takes the first pitch away off the plate for a ball, 1-0 the count to Kayla Drees. Drees, a sophomore from San Antonio, Madison High School. Flips up there with runners at second and third. The pitch puts the bunt down. Coming home to score, Saints are going to be up 3-1 and not able to get it. 2 runs are going to score, making her way around over to third. Now coming, throw to the plate, not in time. So we'll reach on an error but score 3 runs. And the Saints take a 5-1 lead now. So with that one, that's going to be down the line in left field. Hackett going to be safe at first. So runner at first now. One out. As Joanna Gonzalez 2 for 2 now. She's singled and doubled. And Ariel Montgomery coming up. Ariel picked up her third home run of the year. And RBIs number 9 and 10. As she comes up with Gonzalez at first. And that's off the plate for a ball. 1-0 the count. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Spedity's having problems again as action in the bullpen for Southwest. The pitch is going to be up in there for a ball. So the count goes 1 ball, 1 strike now. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. It's Gonzalez. Here's Montgomery. Montgomery, that one high to left, coming up for it. And that's going to be dropped in there for a hit. And so runners now at first and second and 1 out. So Valderrama now coming up, making her way to the plate. Valderrama 1 for 1, singled her last time up. So runners at first and second now. 1 out. Valderrama, the pitch goes to the left, and that ball has a chance. It's out of here. A 3-run shot, and the Saints have opened up now. As the Saints now have taken an 8-1 lead here at the top of the second inning. As that is home run number 2 for Valderrama, and RBI number 5 and number 6. So Clarissa Santos now coming up to the plate. Santos at third base. Santos 1 for 1. Saints with an 8-1 lead here. And the pitch here for Santos is a way ball, 1-0 the count. For Clarissa Santos, single to center first time up, 333 hitter, 2 RBIs, 421 on base percentage. And that's going to hit her. So she'll reach base for the second time now. So that will bring up now Caitlin Esparza. All right, Caitlin Esparza, first base 0 for 1. And off to second goes Santos. Runner at second now with 1 out. And so I think there's going to be a change here. And it will be a change. Just coming in to pitch for the University of Southwest is going to be Katie Otto, the junior out of Van Alstyne, Texas. And so with that pitching change, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Saints Softball on the OLLU Saints Network and KSAT.com. So Otto now in the circle for Southwest. So Sparza, fielder's choice back in the first. 389 hitter, 1 RBI this year for Esparza. Looks that pitch for a ball, 1-0 the count there. Romano. There's a disastrous start there for Lauren Benediz. Pitched an inning and a third. Gave up 9 hits. 8 runs, 2 of them earned, they're saying. And so now going to first now, and it keeps going. Runners at first and second. Estrada 0 for 1, struck out. She led off the inning, so now the Saints have batted around here in the second inning. That's the first pitch coming right to the mound and not able to make the throw there, and out at first. So 2 outs and runners at second and third now, as Kenna Kennedy, who was 1 for 1 and has scored a run in this inning. It's Kennedy with that slap bunt back in her last time up earlier this inning. Puts it again down, right over to third, the throw over to first, and that'll do it. Saints will get 6 runs across. They'll leave 2 more on board, and we will head to the top of the third. Saints lead 8-1. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network, KSAT.com. And make sure you follow Saints Softball on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. Use the hashtag OLLU Softball. For more up-to-date information on Saints Athletics, go to the website www.ollusaintsathletics.com. As leading off here for the Mustangs, Michelle Castillo. The first pitch there for a ball, 1-0 the count from Madison Nunn. Conference portion of the season starts today for all of the Red River Athletic Conference. That's a slow roller over to first. The throw to first after slowly just tapped out of the box, went away. So that'll bring back the top of the order. Michaela Trevino is 0 for 1. Comes up to the plate here. So Trevino that's adjusting contact there for Kennedy and Wright. So Grinder over the top. Estrada to first. Add 2 away. So 2 quick outs here to start the 3rd inning. As Michaela Martinez, who's 0 for 1, makes her way up to the plate. So Martinez with the pitch here from Nunn. Inside ball 1-0 the count. So full slate of softball going on right now at the Red River. And that's away for a ball. 2-0 the count. It's Martinez flied to right her first time up. 0 for 1. 333 hitter with a couple of RBIs this year. That's going to find its way to center field. A base hit for Martinez. So Martinez is aboard, and that'll bring up Destiny Villegas. 0 for 1, struck out her last time up. Texas A&M Texarkana is hosting Houston Tillotson today. They are scoreless in the 1st inning. LSU Alexandria hosts Houston Victoria, and that is a 4 o'clock start time on that. So what do I know the count? It's 1 ball, no strikes here. And the pitch. We have ball 2-0 the count. Here to Villegas. 270 on the year, 4 RBIs, 333 on base. Struck out swinging in the 1st inning. Now with 2 balls and no strikes to count here is Madison Nunn with a pitch from the circle. And fakes the throw over to first, and the count 3-0 now to Villegas. Two outs here, 3 balls, no strikes to count. With Monica Madrid. And that's a strike. There's Madrid, the on-deck circle for Southwest. Southwest out of Hobbs, New Mexico. That is where baseball is at today as they start off conference. Playing Hobbs against the Mustangs. And swings on that one, and the count goes full now on Villegas. Villegas, a freshman out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Now with a 3-2 count, a runner at first, a pitch. That's going to be tip foul. The count stays full, 3-2. Saints 2 games here today against Southwest, doubleheader, and 1 tomorrow against Southwest. And then they'll take a quick little break from conference play. So head to the Langston. Now back still 3-2, the Langston tournament in Langston, Oklahoma. So on the 6th they will take on Langston and Mid-America Christian. And on the 7th, they will take on Kansas Wesleyan. And also on the 7th, they'll take on McPherson University out of the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference. 3-2, swing and a miss. That'll do it. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Saints with an 8-1 lead. You're watching Saints Softball on the OLLU Saints Network and KSAT.com. So welcome back. Madison Nunn to lead things off, where she is 1 for 2. Popped up in the first, doubled and scored her last time up. Now 360 on the year with a home run, 6 RBIs. Pitch their ball, 1-0 the count. Madison Nunn. As Southwest playing her to pull with a big gap between right and center. Center fielder playing more towards left center. That's away for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Now the count to Madison Nunn. So Nunn, Dries, and Gonzalez due up. Here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Saints with a 7-run lead here. Now it's going to be low, 3-0 the count to Nunn. As the pitch coming from Otto, checks the side. Now the pitch inside, ball 4. So walks around 4 pitches. So the second time that Nunn will reach base, and that'll bring up Kayla Dries now, who's 1 for 2. Actually, Dries 0 for 2, but has scored a run and has driven 2 in. Has reached on an error her last time. That got away from Southwest players. She was able to go all the way around to score. So ball 1-0. It's fly to left back in the first. Reached the base on an error back in the second. Now 244 average. 1 home run, 8 RBIs now in the season. They're 2 from earlier. That's there, trying to steal. I got to be safe. The stolen base there for Nunn. That's 2 balls and no strikes to count. As Madison Nunn picks up the stolen base. And for Madison, that's going to be her 8th stolen base of the year. 13th of her career now. That's 2 balls, no strikes now. Runner at second. And a pitch. There for a ball on the count, 3-0. So first 7 pitches thrown by Otto here in this 3rd have been balls. As Kayla Dries here with a 3-0 count, and Joanna Gonzalez in the on-deck circle. And that's fouled back out of play. The count 3-1 now to Dries. Three balls, would strike. And the pitch. Got the inside quarter there. The count now full, 3-2. So after 7 consecutive balls thrown by Otto, now 2 straight strikes. As Dries steps back in here. And we'll pull that foul. And the count stays 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second is Madison Nunn. That's away, ball 4. It's runners at first and second now, with nobody out here in the third inning. As Joanna Gonzalez is 2 for 2. She has doubled and singled in this one. She's doubled and singled and scored twice in this one. .368 now. 3 home runs, 18 RBIs. Watches that one for a strike, and the count 0-1 here to Gonzalez. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. None at second. Dries at first. So Otto trying to work with this one. With the pitch away off the plate, 1-1. The count here to Joanna Gonzalez. Sophomore from San Benito, Texas. San Benito High School. Looks at the pitch, and that's going to hit her. So the third time now, Gonzalez will reach, and the third different way that she will reach. And that will bring up Ariel Montgomery. It's Ariel Montgomery. She is 2 for 2. She has scored twice and driven 2 in. She had a 2-run homer her first time up back in the first inning. And so a courtesy runner coming in for Gonzalez as Kaylee Norris, the freshman out of Schertz. It's Norris now at first. Dries at second, and Madison Dunn at third for Ariel Montgomery. Went long in the first. Sends that one high in the air to center. Getting back underneath it. Making the catch is going to be Trevino. On the way home is going to be Nunn for another run to score. And the Saints will take a 9-1 lead now here at the bottom of the third inning. So Montgomery picks up her 3rd RBI of the game. And her 11th of the season. And that'll give the Saints the 8-run lead. As Terry Valderrama now comes to the plate. Valderrama 2 for 2. She has scored and driven in 3. As she had a 3-run home run her last time up. 2 home runs on the year and 7 RBIs this season for the freshman. Watches that one for a strike, 0-1 the count. Terry Valderrama, freshman from San Antonio, Madison High School, a Maverick. She steps up as Clarissa Santos in the on-deck circle for the Saints with 1 away. Runners at second and third. As Dries at third, Norris at second. And that's going to be set foul down the line, out of play. No, actually it's going to be there. Actually, not out of play. It's going to be there. So caught there, and the RBI. Actually, no, it was an RBI. Sorry, I couldn't quite see the corner there for you. So a little off on my call there, but the Saints get the run and the RBI. That is the 8th RBI of the season now for Valderrama. The Saints now with a 10-1 lead. And Norris at third base. Valderrama as Santos, 333 hitter, steps up there. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Singled back in the first, hit by a pitch in the second. Santos. So 1 ball, no strikes, a pitch. Santos sends it down third base line, foul. The count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Santos, a freshman out of San Antonio, Medina Valley. As a count at 2-1. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomore, very young team. No seniors on this team. Second year in a row of no seniors on this team. And just 3 juniors. The rest all freshmen and sophomore. And that's going to be Sid. That's going to find its way to left field. Scores a run, RBI number 3 for Santos. And the Saints will take a 10-run lead now at 11-1. With 2 outs in the bottom of the third. So Caitlin Esparza, left fielder, coming to the plate. 0 for 1. As Esparza steps up with a runner at first is Santos. That's right to short. And safe. It's going to mishandle. And it will keep going. So the error there on Castillo. And so that will bring up Jennifer Estrada. It's Estrada 0 for 1. Steps up here with the runners at first and second. 2 outs. The bottom of the third inning. And that off the plate. Actually, no, going to catch the corner of the plate there for strike and 1 the count to Estrada. Struck out looking in the second. Sack butt in the... Also in the second. She batted twice back in the second inning. And this one another. Over there, misplay. That's going to find its way to left field, coming in to score. So we'll have to see how they going to score that. But it will be an RBI for Estrada. That'll be her 8th RBI of the season. And the Saints now with a 12-1 lead. So that will bring up Kenna Kennedy to the plate. Kennedy 1 for 2 has scored a run. Brings it back in there. Ball 1-0 the count. So 1 ball, no strike. And she's going to be playing that slap bunt, and they're playing back. Not as close as they would think, and that's going to go foul. So 1-1 the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second. So Esparza's at second. Estrada's at first. It's Kennedy. Single in second. Round of the third and also in the second. 216 on the year. 4 RBIs. And the Saints with a 12-1 lead now on Southwest. Puts it down again. Misses that one, and the count goes 1-2 now on Kennedy. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the bunt down, right back to the pitcher. On to first, and that'll do it. Saints leave 2 aboard, but they get 4 across. Saints lead now at 12-1. You're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network and KSAT.com. And welcome back. Monica Madrid to the plate here for Southwest. Madrid singled first time up, but first time up there, but stumbled rounding first, and it was thrown out. The first pitch 1-0 the count to Madrid. 154 on the year. Now with a 1-0 count here from Nunn. That's going to be 2-0. So that catch is just inside. It's Madrid, sophomore from Las Cruces. Steps back into the box. It's Nunn with the pitch, and that's left field. And going to be caught. One away. So one out. And that will bring up Monica Corvell. Corvell. Steps up in. That one sent over. Estrada brings it in. And 2 down. This Corvell was hit by a pitcher last time there. As Jennifer Estrada pulls that one up. Bela Cordova is 0 for 1. Steps up here with 2 outs. That's up and in there on Cordova. 1-0 the count. Cordova 083 on the season. 154 on base percentage. She grounded to short back in the second inning. That's well off the plate. You count 2-0 now on Cordova. It's 2 balls, no strikes. And that's grounded just past the reach of Estrada. And Cordova will reach first. And a runner aboard with 2 outs. So Hannah Slate now to the plate. Slate 1 for 1 with an RBI. Picked up that RBI in the second inning. Her first of the year, 189 the batting average. Her first pitch is a ball, 1-0 the count to Slate. Slate, a junior from Sacramento, California. With the pitch up and in for a ball, 2-0 the count for Slate. It's 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. And that's going to get over the head of Santos into left field. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. And Southwest got something cooking up here at the top of the 4th inning. So Brittany Hernandez will come up to the plate. Hernandez 0 for 1. Struck out her last time up. So the first pitch there is going to be foul. 0-1 the count to Hernandez. So Hernandez struck out swinging back in the second inning. That's out 1-2 the count now on Hernandez. Hitless on the year with an 050 on base percentage. So Hernandez fouls that one off. Hernandez reached base on a walk. That's UT Permian Basin back on the 25th. That's no balls, 2 strikes to count here. And the pitch from Nutt will catch a piece of it and stays alive, and the count remains 0-2. Runners at first and second for Southwest. The 0-2, and that's fouled off out of play, and the count stays 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and 2 aboard. The 0-2 pitch. Again fouled off. Stays 0-2. For Hernandez. Hernandez, a senior from El Paso. Trying to do something here with Cordova at second and Slight at first. Looks at that one for a ball, 1-2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a grounder. Santos makes a tag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Saints lead 12-1. You're watching Saints Softball, the OLLU Saints Network, and KSAT.com. Bottom of the 4th inning. As the Saints with a 12-1 lead on the University of the Southwest. So Madison Nunn to lead things off. And a pitching change is Hannah Slate now in the circle for Southwest. As Madison Nunn comes up here, popped out to short back in the 1st inning, doubled, scored in the 2nd, and walked and scored in the 3rd. Madison 360 on the year at the average, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, and a .450 on base percentage. As the last few warm-up pitches here for for Hannah Slate. As Madison Nudd
Leading off for the Saints in the fourth inning, number 3, Madison Nunn.
as Nunn, Dries, and actually, no, Jalen St. Romain is due up for Kayla Dries. She's apparently been placed in right field now. And then Kaylee Norris behind the plate for Joanna Gonzalez. First pitch there, ball 1-0 the count. Saints making some changes here with the 11-run lead. That's going to be a strike. The count 1-1 here for Madison Nunn. That's going to find its way to left field. Base hit past the glove to the wall. Rounding second on her way to third, and the play at third. Not in time, and so gets to third base. And so runner at third now with nobody out to lead things off here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. So Jalen St. Romain comes up to the plate, the junior out of Highlands, Texas, Goose Creek Memorial High School. She comes in to bat here. Puts the bunt down right to the mound, looks back over for the first. Is going to be not in time, back home, and a run scores. And over to second is St. Romain. So the Saints now the 13-1 lead and nobody out at the bottom of the fourth. And so with that, Kaylee Norris coming in for Joanna Gonzalez. She came in as a courtesy runner and scored a run. Looks for the pitch there, and that's going to be high up in the air. Stepping back and coming over and getting that. Second base Castillo. And one away. That is going to bring up for the Saints. It's going to be Caitlin Salazar, the sophomore, San Antonio Southwest. Here with a runner at second and one out. And the pitch there gets away for a moment. St. Romain will say at second. Ball 1-0 the count to Salazar. Valderrama in the on-deck circle. That's up high to left. And that's how to play. That's how to play there for a strike in the count, 1-1 for Salazar. Runner at second. One out. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. There for a ball, 2-1 the count now. Salazar. Salazar hitless this season. Got a .250 on base percentage. Pitch. And that's up in the air. Coming over it short to pick it up is Cordova. 2 down. So that will bring up Terry Valderrama, the DP comes up 2 for 2. She has a home run and has driven in 4 today. So that first pitch, river strike, 1-1 the count to Valderrama. Single in the first, 3-run shot in the second, sacrifice fly in the third. Batting 158 now, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 152 on base percentage. Swings and misses that one, 0-2 the count. Valderrama was going after that one. And the pitch. Fouled off there. The count stays at 1-2. Valderrama. That's up and away. 1-2 for Terry Valderrama. Ball, 2 strikes. That's up, and that's going to be brought down, and that'll do it. Saints get another run across, top of the 5th. Saints try and close it out. You're watching Saints Softball on the OLLU Saints Network, KSAT.com. Top of the 5th coming up here. Saints can hold Southwest to 4 runs or less. Here in this top of the 5th inning, they will come away with a win in game 1. If not, we'll go a little bit longer. The 8-run rule. That's Madison on the mound here. It's Castillo, Michelle Castillo. Grounded out her first time up. 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Castillo, a .265 hitter on the year. .359 on base percentage. Two 2-0 the count now. Saints 13 runs on 13 hits today. They've left 7 aboard. Southwest 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors, and left 4 aboard. The strike, 2 balls, 1 strike to count here to Castillo. Lauren Paradis, the pitcher of record for Southwest. So that one, and the count 2-2. For the Mustangs here. Paradis 0 for 6 on the year. Now it's going to get slide by and over Safe at first on the error by the Saints. So runner now at first. As Trevino, leadoff hitter, Michaela Trevino, over 2. Ups up here with a runner at first. First pitch is away, ball 1-0 the count. To Trevino, grounded to third, back in the first, and to short in the third inning. 244 hitter, a couple of RBIs this year. Time called by Trevino. Junior from Houston, Texas. Trevino, and that's going to be right over the middle, going to find its way into center. So Southwest has something going on here in this top of the 5th. The top leadoff hitters aboard, with Castillo at second and Trevino at first now. Michaela Martinez now is 1 for 2. Steps up to the plate. That swing and misses at that one, and the count 0-1 on Martinez. No balls, 1 strike. That's inside, gets away. Runners are going to advance to second and third now with nobody out. It's Martinez fly to right in the first. Singled in the third. 351 hitter, 2 RBIs this year, 415 on base. He's now with the pitch here from Nudd. And that's fouled. Actually going right, and that's going to be Saint Romain. Not be able to handle it. That's going to be 1 run scores. So run scores, and the Saints now lead is at 13-2. So Destiny Villegas coming up to the plate. First pitch there is going to be strike. I would have won the count. So Villegas, freshman from Las Cruces. That's going to be find its way to the wall. Opposite field. And that'll bring in 2 more runs. And that'll put the Saints lead at 9. 8 is the magic number. But nobody out here. Runner at first. That is going to bring up Monica Madrid, who's 1 for 2. Big hit there for Villegas. Villegas was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts before that at bat. And a visit to the mound here to talk to Madison Nunn. As I say, it's again 13-4. This is the first of 2 here today. Say it's in action. Baseball also in action today as they are in Hobbs, New Mexico, taking on Southwest over there. As conference opener for baseball also today. And baseball in the 3rd inning. Saints with a 1-0 lead on Southwest in game 1 of that one. The score is softball around the Red River right now. 3-0 lead Texas A&M Texarkana has on Houston Tillotson. That's in the 3rd inning. Bunt put down, throw over to first. One away. So runner at second now with one out. And the Saints will bring up Monica Corville. 0 for 1. That's none. The wind up and the pitch. Ball 1-0 the count to Corville. Junior out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Pushes that one foul right side, or actually out of our way, and so the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second. That's up to right. Coming over, Saint Romain with the catch. Runner tags, throw to third. Runner advances to third, 2 outs now. So Jalen Saint Romain pulling away that one. And Paola Cordova is 1 for 2. Steps up to the plate. So Paola Cordova, the freshman out of El Paso, Coronado High School. Steps up here with 2 outs, a runner at third. First pitch of ball, 1-0 the count. The pitch, up and away ball. And the count 2-0. It's Nudd getting behind Cordova. Cordova grounded to short back in the second, singled last time up. 108 on the season now, 175 on base percentage is Cordova. As Hannah Slate in the on deck circle. That's fouled back. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count here. And the pitch. That's up, right side. And just out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to count here to Cordova. Villegas at third. Saints with a 9-run lead. Trying to close it out here at 5 innings. And the pitch. And called. Strike 3, and that'll do it. Saints come away with the win, 13-4. We will take a break. We'll be back with game number 2 here in just a moment. So you're watching Saints softball on the OLLU Saints Network. Actually, yeah, it's OLLU Saints Network and KSAT.com.